Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, that's what you've been saying for the last couple of days. Are you sure you're fine? Yeah, I'm sure. What are you working on? A little extra firepower. Oh, about that. I read that there's a guardian in that cave, and, might be a wise idea to bring some grenades, too. I don't have any, do you? I didn't bring any. Pretty sure 38 has some. Wait, you're not the last clone? No, I'm the last clone. Except, I'm talking about B-38. Oh, yeah. The robot? Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll leave you to your work. The following morning. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Ready to kill the one who killed 63, right? You can still call him Jazz Hands if you want. I feel like it's a bit more respectful. Fair enough. What's with your hand? Well, turns out that the grenade I had was, well, the pin wasn't in it, and it kinda blew up. So you're saying that grenade had, the pin fell out of it, yes, and it had been sitting there so long, with it still being undetonated, that when you picked it up, it exploded your hand off. Yep. You're smart. Are we ready to go? Jesus, man. Why'd you have to sneak up on us? Calm down. Please. Stop. Please. I have a family. You're a hero. You don't have a family. Well, I guess we'll didn't need 30 subs for this to happen. That is the lousiest cave I've ever seen. Hey, you're on my channel. You're not allowed to criticize it. Fine. The targets have entered the cave. Guys, look. A tomb. It was this easy? Shut up. That is Tahu's gauntlet. Liwa's sword. Bahatu's spear? Kopaka's axe, Gali's axe, and Anua's shovel? Actually, I'm not sure what it is. But what's that seventh one? I don't know what it is or whose it is. But it has something engraved on it. The devil's blade is yours. What the heck? It's gone. Just vanished. You sure? It didn't even exist? Yes. I still have pictures of it in my memory. Thanks, 38. Alright, can we grab the gauntlet and go? No. We're taking the rest of the weapons. But those are fake. Fear Factory said they have all of them. Well, it's obvious they don't, and this is the only tomb of the Toa. So, as we take all of them, whenever they want one, we make them pay for it. That's a good idea. Thanks. Thank all of you for the gauntlet. It really did save my life. Stand down or we will all open fire. That will be quite unnecessary. Ow. I thought you were going to open fire. I have something better. Ashadu, Nashti, you will be banished to the nightmare realm. What the heck is... What? Why didn't we just do that before we punched 87? I hate you. How are you doing? Like I told you yesterday, I'm doing fine. You always say that when something like this happens, even during the last stand. Bringing that up now? Yeah. You remember Clone's last stand? You're gonna give me Vietnam flashbacks. Come on, you can't say you don't remember it. I do remember it. And I don't want to remember it. Why not? It was one of your best moments. What do you mean one of my best moments? 89% of the clones died. Yeah. Well, there were still some left. And even after that, they kept fighting. They only kept fighting because we were being tracked. I lost my arm during that battle. Then when they sent me back out into it, I fought hard. I fought so I didn't have to go back into combat ever again. I guess, and since you brought that up, I'm just gonna bring up you and your crew crashing. Yeah, I remember that. I hate that moment. But you know what? I accept that they died. And yeah, I was sad for a bit. But eventually, I found you. It took 2 minutes for you to find me. You crashed onto, I don't even know, Spears Magma, whatever this place is called. You crashed onto this place. And it took us like 2 minutes to find you. Then you became a dropship pilot. Oh, that was fun. Dropping clones off into combat. That was great. Great for you. Every time I went into combat, at least one of my batch members died. How did that system go? Oh, it's kind of simple. There's 10 in a squad, 100 in a batch. There's 1,000 in a unit, and then there's 1,000,000, maybe even, no, not 1,000,000, like 5,000,000 altogether. So, it was a rather large army. Yeah, well, we didn't count for the rest of them. Well, that's it. Hey, do you guys want to tell scary stories? Sure. Cool. So, who's up first? You asked us if we wanted to tell spooky stories, and you don't have one? Nah. Hey, 87, how do you know Null? Well, I was with the rest of my squad back during the war. His ship crashed as soon as it hit. So what were you doing? I was smuggling some armor over to Hero Factory. Hero Factory was trying to create soldiers, but they were shipping illegal metals from a different planet to create armor. It's actually the same metal that your hand's made out of. Thanks. But when his ship crashed, we found him. He was the only survivor. Yeah, it was. What? Okay. and they offered him the job of being a dropship pilot or just trying to become a normal citizen here. Yep. And then by the end of the war, I was counted as a member in 87's group. Yep. I couldn't leave the planet, but I can leave Makahira City. Yeah. 87, what's your story? I was a clone. Normal clone for the war. Except back during the clone's last stand, I was one of the lucky ones and made it out alive. What was the last stand? They sent all 5 million or however many clones there were out to try and take out what was left of the enemy team. And when we did, we pushed them back to their city, their capital, and that place was fortified, dude. They killed 89% of us. I was one of the people who helped rescue the 11%. But if there was 5 million, 11% isn't that much, so how come you're the last clone? Well, we're actually not sure if I'm the last clone, to be honest. But after they fixed up all 11% of us, we were sent back out. They sent all of us back out, which killed us all. What gave them the bright idea to send us back out? Yeah, I had a robotic hand. Most of us had robotic limbs. But they sent us back out. That's how most of us died. That's why there's so little of us left. And why I have a good chance of being the last clone. What's Jazzhands' story? Same as mine, but he didn't lose one hand during the last stand. He lost both. Chose knives for hands. He murdered one of your fellow knights. I know. What's your story? No, what's your real name? Well, my real name is Shadouken. What are you, a weeb? No, that's just what my parents named me. I was trying to be a knight for the Shadow Dimensional Army. And, I guess I did well, so. Then when I was thrown into your war for no reason, they told me to murder clones. I regret every clone's life that I took. Well, I guess when the war eventually ended, you found me, and I guess that's why you serve me now, even though you can just return to your realm whenever you want. I will finish my duty before I return. 38, what's your story? I was built for the enemy team. They forgot a piece of code to keep me from rebelling, and shot down some of my comrades. And yeah, that's how I ended up here. Ground X. Do you expect something from me? Well, I was just a normal person, wanted to be a chief. Well, didn't really expect to become a chief, so I was like, I'll settle with just a normal police officer's job. But I became a chief, which is nice. Now I'm out here trying to help you guys return those artifacts so I can just return to my normal life. Then why are you under the protection of 87's group? Because retirement. We knew 87 became an officer back when the war ended. except he worked in the office most of the time due to his hand. Then when he retired, I asked, hey, when do you think it'd be good for me to retire? He told me not for a while, and I'm still at it today. Who the heck are you? I'm a friend. Do you want to hear my story? Who are you? Oh, goodbye.